The last time you saw Shannon was when?
I don't even know. Like the end of February.
Okay. You have no idea what became of her? Where she ended up?
I do not. I have said this to everybody.
So, when I told you the other day at your house that some people who were acquaintances of yours said that you burned her things up.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
I don't understand how, like, acquaintance of who exactly means. Because I don't know anybody that she personally knows.
People who know you said this, that you burned her things up.
Are you being serious right now?
I'm not fooling with you, man.
You're 100% serious.
I would not make this up.
Alrighty then. Wow. Alrighty then. Something is wrong here.
You did not burn things up?
I did not.
Okay. Did you, at any point, take a freezer to a house in Camel?
I did not.
So you didn't go to Kenny Eschenbaugh's house with a freezer, with a padlock on it and put it in his basement?
I did not.
I'm trying to figure out how all these people that are not her friends, they're people that you know, are saying this. It's kind of too many people now.
The thing is, I don't do anything but work and sleep. So when somebody tells me that they're even remotely talking about me or saying anything about me at all, it kind of baffles me. Okay. Because all I do is work and sleep, work and sleep, work and sleep.
Okay.
And I talk to my mom. I don't talk to a lot of people.
Okay. Well, we had this guy that's some kind of acquaintance of yours, lives up the street from you, who says he went with you to burn some things. And they were burned at some people's house where all the people were home. And they're all like, yeah, it's Anthony. But now I have a freezer with a body in it in a guy's house who says, you know, Anthony brought this freezer over here and we opened it up because we thought it was weird. And we're really kind of hoping that it's Shannon.
This is
because if it's not, then this guy says you brought a body to his house and it's somebody else and Shannon's still missing, then what are you, some kind of serial killer? So we're hoping it's Shannon.
This is some that you're telling me.
Yeah.
And I don't really believe you, but I have no choice but to believe you because I'm sitting here.
No, we don't do this for...
We wouldn't make it up.
We sure wouldn't arrest you for this not having happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? Obviously.
So I basically got all these fingers just being pointed at me and now there's a body involved. I'm trying to tell you, like, if I'm trying to tell you I don't know what the you're telling me, then obviously, I mean, excuse my language, but
okay.
If you're trying to tell me all these fingers are pointed at me and
I'm telling you,
supposedly went to this house and supposedly put this thing in this guy's house, this is insanity to me. It really is. So I'm trying to figure out where something might have, like, somewhere might have went wrong.
I'm telling you that 4 people who know you said you burned her up, and now 2 people who know you said you brought a freezer with a body in it to their house.
But I just got done telling you I don't talk to a lot of people.
Okay.
Like at all.
4 people.
I can count the amount of people that I talk to in my hand.
4 people saw you burning her, and 2 people said you dropped the freezer off at their house with a body in it. Did you hear what it said?
I'm hearing what you're telling me.
All right. So I don't care who you talk to and what you do with your personal life.
Why would I do something like that is my point.
I have no idea why you would do something like that. None. I've got a few ideas. I even got a few ideas that you didn't do something like that. But you know who did. But that's something I would like to hear from you. That I wouldn't put in your mouth. I've learned that inside your apartment there was some blood, which don't really look too good right now when this girl's missing. I would like to know.
The only blood that I can possibly think that you might have found in my apartment.
There's a lot of reasons why there might be blood in your apartment. But when you add that onto the fact that these people saw you burning some shit, and when we went through it, figured out it was hers because her bracelet was in there. And when you add in that these other people who know you have a freezer in their basement that they say you brought over there, we're past the point of no return on this thing. It would be very interesting to me to find out how you came upon a freezer with a body in it. That would be very interesting to me right now. It would also be very interesting to me if that's Shannon in there. It's a bad thing to say, but I'm hoping it is, because if it ain't, then I gotta wonder what do I got here. If you got a freezer with a body in it and it ain't hers, what the See what I'm saying? So I got a lot of questions, and none of them are good. But
Apparently.
but
But when I say, like, when you look me up and you know, you say you try to learn everything you can about me, right?
right, yeah.
And when I say, what exactly have you learned about me this whole time?
Mm.
I live a pretty simple life.
Well, it's actually a little bit complex. You have an apartment that was your missing girlfriend's apartment that you're still living in.
It used to be ours, but yes.
Yeah. You have half a house that you're paying for that you don't live in, that you don't keep nothing in there but a freezer that just happens to have your dead ex-girlfriend in it. So it kind of looks bad.
I don't have anything in that house. We literally have
Not
no
anymore.
furniture,
No, yeah,
nothing.
not anymore.
No, it's been moved.
Yeah. The freezer's, well, we have it now, but it was in Campbell.
We never moved nothing in that.
Okay.
Like, we had nothing in there. The landlord put a couple things in there, like stupid furniture or whatever. Aside from that, nothing was in there. All we did was just simply get an apartment ahead of time so we had a place to lay our head. You know?
Okay.
My lease is up in September. Like, I gotta make sure I got a place to stay.
Do you remember the part where I said that you brought a freezer to Camel with a body in it? Well, we're talking
Do you
about
remember when I just told you
We're
that?
talking about it. We're like way off the beaten path of what we're really talking about here. There's a freezer with a body in it in Camel. The guy that you do music with says you brought there.
It's impossible because I didn't do no such thing.
And then 4 other people that know you say you burned up some when we went there. We found Shannon, and that's impossible too. You know what I mean?
This is up.
It's
I need
kind
to
of
make a phone call.